Hi everyone, I just want to give you a few pointers on how to pack server and storage equipment. A lot of times this equipment is pretty heavy. You could be packing 50 to 60 pound items. And what we want to do is show you the most efficient and safe way to pack these so that they arrive safely and undamaged at the next destination. First of all, you're going to want to make sure that you get a piece of cardboard and lay it out on top of the skid so that you have a nice clean surface to lay everything on, and a little bit of padding so it's not right on top of the wood. The next thing we do is we're going to try and stack all like items together in a tower, and you can go 5, 6, 7 high on each side, but you want to make sure that you try to create a brick effect, meaning that you try to get them as symmetrical as possible. And we're also going to use cardboard in between. As you can see here, we have cardboard that is actually just smaller boxes that have been ripped in half and placed in between each storage shelf. And we do this so that we can avoid any scratching on metal during shipment. Once we have a stack completed, you'll want to face the servers or storage on the other side to be facing the opposite direction. Now notice here on the servers, or actually these storage devices, there's plastic tabs that are cosmetic as well as rack ears, and you don't want those bumping into each other during shipment and causing denting or scratching or gouging or breaking the plastic. What we do is we face them opposite directions. You're going to cut a piece of cardboard to fit in between the two stacks that you have and put that right in the middle. And notice now how we can then slide them together and butt them right up against each other without having any of the rack ears impacting the other stack. And once you have this done, then you're ready to create boxes that are going to be used around the perimeter of what you have now stacked up. And we do this so that we can add extra strength to keeping this brick together. We're going to take a normal 24 by 24 by 12 box, as you can see here, and we're going to then slice it in half, and we're going to then put it on the corner of each box, put it on the corner of each side of this brick to help reinforce it with strength when we shrink wrap around it. A lot of guys will try to just shrink wrap a stack of servers or storage equipment, and you're talking in the neighborhood of 700 pounds to 1,000 pounds. And when forklifts pick this stuff up, it's not enough strength to just tie it to the pallet and shrink wrap it. It's going to slide and it's going to get damaged. So what you want to do is take this cardboard like I'm showing you here and put it on each corner of the stack, and then you will slice it like so that you can then fold them down and get it as flat as possible. If you have a little space and each side isn't perfectly the same height, try to fill that in with some foam or boxes or something just to make it as level as possible. So after you get that completed, you'll want to try to tape it in place and get it as snug as you can. And next we're going to shrink wrap it. Now notice here, when you shrink wrap, you want to tie it to the pallet first, and then we're going to start shrink wrapping around this cardboard that we've put in place. And as you'll see, once you're completed with this, it's going to be very strong, very tight, and help hold this together for shipment. I want to show you how to pack the rack rails. Rack rails are all metal. The goal is to try and get those off the side or on top of the brick once you're done shrink wrapping it. In this case, I'm going to put it on one side of the pallet because I have enough room. And all I'm going to do is take one box and roll all of the rack rails together inside a piece of cardboard, and then we will shrink wrap that to the pallet. If you have any cables, again, you might want to put those down in front of the equipment if you have room, because you don't want to be trying to band over the top of a box that's not very strong. We like the strength of the metal on these servers and storage equipment, so that's what we want to use to strap it down on top of. Once you've completed the strapping, now you're ready to ship this piece of equipment. And as you can see here, it looks really tight, it's really strong, and this product is not going to come off this pallet very easily. It's going to take a lot of force to get this off of there. I hope you enjoyed the video, and good luck in your packing.